Hi everyone. Hi. So this is episode 2 of Golden Truths, and I wanted to continue on talking about preparing for 2019. All right. So episode 1 I spoke about on Wednesday was on the 15 relationships. All right. So I will recap. Okay. We have the camera right now. Okay, I will recap on what were the 15 relationships, all right, before I go to a little bit more. Hi Sai, hi Shinder, hi Daniel, hi Bob. Okay, do you remember what I talked about on Wednesday about the 15 relationships you must have or should have as 2019 begins? Hi Ruby. So now those who don't know me, I am an author, speaker, and also I call myself futurist. I wrote the book Through the Golden Door, which won an award, and for 20 years I was actually in technology as an entrepreneur. Okay, hi Pearl, hi Baber. So about 3 years ago I made a big switch and went into being an author and teaching on wisdom. It was a huge change, but I bring in my knowledge in science and philosophy and in business also, because I've always been in business, as I said, for a long time. So I had a very different kind of, you could say, audience, because my audience were business people who were in corporate and government. And now I'm talking people in public, the masses, right? So, hello, how are you? Hi, how are you? Hi, Jolly. Hi, Combin. Hi, to those who just came online. So that's a brief introduction on me, okay? So I hope that you did watch. Hi, Tomiko. I hope you did watch on my 15 relationships. I spoke about this. Hi, Prince. So do you remember what they were? Okay? So we have, number 1, the encouragers, okay? The recommenders, okay? The recommenders are people who will recommend, mention your name when in the quarters where you'll be celebrated, okay? Then we have the handlifters, those who are going to bring you up when you are weak. Because of their own strength, their mental strength or their emotional strength, that will bring you up at times when you're weak. They are the handlifters. Then we have the destiny helpers. They are the ones who will provide their shoulders because they are already up there and they will help raise you up. So be mindful of the destiny helpers. And I hope that as I instructed, as I shared with you, to prepare that list so that you can go into 2019 with full efficiency and make full use of the opportunities and to network effectively. All right? Then I also spoke about the givers and the receivers. Okay? The givers are those who are going to give unconditionally because they believe in what you do and they believe in you. And then we have the receivers. As I mentioned, I'm not talking about the serial receivers who just want to take from you. I'm talking about those who will be blessed. My receivers are all of you because I believe and I hope that you'll be blessed with what I have to share. Okay? And then we have the prayer conquerors. Those are the people who you know or hope to connect with, who will pray with their hearts and conquer, not just with their minds. Then we have the correctors, those who are going to correct you before you make a grave mistake. Okay? I'm not talking about the people who just criticize for the sake of criticizing, but those who really, truly care for you. Okay? Then we have the committed, that when you are down in a ditch, that they are going to be there still supporting you. They're still standing, they're still there, they've not walked out. Be mindful of the committed. If they were there for you this year, we're still 2018, bring them on, bank on them, build on the relationship with them so that you can still have them as the committed for 2019 and beyond. Then we have the loyal, same thing. The loyal will always work with you with their hearts, always. And they want to make sure that things work out for you because they are loyal to your endeavor. Then we have the truth tellers. The truth tellers are going to tell you what it is. Okay, they're going to be very honest with you, and they're not going to say what is day night or night as day, because they're going to tell you what it is and they're going to give you more than what you expected. So they're beyond just the correctors. Okay, the correctors will look at what you have now, okay, and correct it, but the truth tellers may give you something beyond that. Okay, they speak truth and they speak with the wisdom that they have. They may have achieved bigger things than you. Okay, they may have gone through multitudes of mistakes, and that's why they speak with their heart. Then we have the altruists who know that they are not here for themselves. Okay, they are here for others, and they want to make sure that what you do works, and if you spend time with them, that you learn from them how to make your solution or your project or your vision an altruistic one. Okay, then we have the reliable. The reliable are those you can count on when it counts most. Then we have the contented, who are quite happy whatever you're giving them, and they just want you to have more. They're not there for you for greed. Okay, they're not there for you just because you're doing well now, and then when you're down, they're gone. No. Then last but not least are the lovers and the pursuers of God and godly life, because they are the ones who have a deep connection with God, and they will be able to guide you more in the path. It could be your higher purpose, your golden road, as I penned in my book. So yes, have all these types of relationships in your life. All right, but then again, is it just about relationships? Well, the relationships is key. Okay, so invest time in cultivating these various relationships. But what's more than that? What's more than that? Okay, please write in the comments whether you think there's something more than this. Okay, write in the comments. Now I'm going to touch on the two things, okay, beyond this. Now, as a spiritual player, and the other one is as a market player. First, as a spiritual player, right? From the spiritual perspective, be a visionary. Be a visionary in knowing that you are here for a reason, okay? And knowing that there is a big picture, and it's not just the small things, the small stuff. Why are you here? So be a visionary and remember that vision as you plan out for 2019. Okay? So know how to execute your vision. Okay? Know how to execute your vision. One of them is building on those relationships, and the other is planning out what you need to fix in yourself. one of the most important things is discipline. Okay? Discipline is something which many of us lack. And even if we're aware of it, whether we're going to practice it in our lives. Okay? Third, to make sure that you have God's presence with you always. Okay? So that not only are you shielded, when I say shielded, I say it for a reason. Okay? Not only are you shielded, but also you have a clearer vision, you have clarity on where you're supposed to go. You don't want to take detours and waste time. You don't want that. Okay? So, shield. When you have a big vision, when you have big plans, your armor, the armor that you have to develop, should be stronger. Because you are going to go through bigger tests. The armor I'm talking about is the strength that you carry. The strength that you carry within yourself. The strength of your mind, emotions, and even your body. As I took on a bigger vision, year by year, I had to develop that kind of strength, or you could say a formidable armor for myself, not just spiritually, and not just mentally, emotionally, and physically. I had to do all of it. So it was hard for me because I realized it required a lot of work. Okay? It requires a lot of work. And also, many times you can fall back to thinking that, why is it I'm taking my path, which God has planned for me, and life is more difficult now? People I know who seem to have it great are more blessed than me. Why is that? You know, the past few months, I experienced a few people close to me, not almost, one parent almost dying, my closest friend passing away, was cheated, and then another family member getting very, very sick, all in just a few months, and then many, many other things. Okay? But I realized that during this time, I was able to handle it with much, much ease than I would have done before. What I was before, I would have been quite broken. So the armor is a lot stronger now. And when you execute a bigger vision, you need bigger armor. Okay? And that you get through your connection with God. So expect struggle when you are a visionary. Don't expect it to be smooth and easy. And don't compare yourself with others. That person is there, is high up there. She or he got it easy. Okay? Don't compare. Because you're going to take away your sense of, why you're doing this. You'll also discourage yourself. You're here to build your vision. You're here to build your life on this planet. Okay? And as you do that, you cry to God to help during the worst times. Cry it out, use your emotions, because there's power in the emotions. Don't hold it back. So that's the spiritual part. Okay? And then the part as a market player. Alright? As a market player is to gain as much industry or domain knowledge as possible. Do not embark on a vision without having some knowledge that you can arm yourself. You have to sit down and do the research. You have to pick up the knowledge. You have to surround yourself with people who have the knowledge, authentically have the knowledge. You have to do the research. You have to do the groundwork and not expect something to just happen because you think that you deserve it, because you had perhaps a spiritual vision from God, but you need to do the work. Okay? So there's a saying, God helps those who help themselves. That is true. But there's also one thing about people who just work but do not connect. So you need to do both, right? And the other thing is that you need to adopt the perspective of an outsider. Imagine yourself as a third party looking at your vision. Okay? So then you will see where you have gone wrong or misaligned the whole plan. Alright? Allow yourself to disconnect, to connect to disparate ideas which seem a bit absurd or unusual. Okay? Allow yourself to go there so you can be a pioneer in your vision. Don't think that being a pioneer in a vision is only for those who call themselves pioneers. We are all pioneers. We're all co-creators. Don't label yourself, put yourself in a box. And test your vision repeatedly. I had a vision a year ago, what I would do for the next few years. And I had to test it. I had to test it by asking. I had to test it by trying. I had to test it by seeing what the results would be. It could be a fail, 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 and then works as I tune it. So test your vision. Don't just talk about it. Don't just write it out, but actually execute it in small bits. And last but not least, communicate your vision with energy and courage. Don't be shy about it or ashamed because of your past, because of what people think, what you think people think of you. That's not important anymore. Think of what you are now. Okay? So, those are the various points, right? And of course, when I run the workshop, which I planned for the first one on the 8th of Jan, okay, in Singapore, and I may have one in Malaysia, all right, we'll see. We'll go deeper, all right? So thank you very much. My website, tahiraamirkhan.com. I look forward to hearing from you. Please write in the comments. Share your vision, maybe privately with me, okay? It could be a small one, it could be something huge, it could be something which you feel that, you know what, I don't know whether I can do it. Open up with me and tell me, alright? So I thank you very much and see you next Monday on the last day of the year, 31st December, yes. Please remember it's always 3 p.m. Okay, that's fixed. I could be traveling anywhere, I will still run a Facebook Live. Alright? And please join the Golden Truths group because I plan to have that there as we grow to 10,000 members. Right now we have close to 6,000. So thank you very much and have a great Friday and weekend coming up. Bye.